quickly make sure that my playlist is playing and my microphone's doing good right now. Because I did change my, I did just change my playlist a bit to kind of like updates, you know, make it longer basically. How's everybody doing though, by the way? Hope everyone's doing good. I've been doing alright myself. Today basically what we're going to basically be doing is that I'll be working on Termirexia's Blendshapes, her Vive lip tracker Blendshapes, since I have also hello bro corruption, I hope you're having a lovely day. I'm glad that you're doing good. For me, I'm doing alright. I will say I'm currently in a neck brace right now. It's not like a brace, like I broke my freaking neck or something. No, I just slept funny and I'm in intense pain right now in my neck. So I can't really move too much. So if you notice that my character hardly moves a lot, that's because I really can't move my head that much. I'll still like move my body and stuff. I can at least move my torso, but not so much on my neck right now. But yeah, so but either way though, also hello Bryce, nice to meet you. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a lovely day. But yeah, so we're gonna be working on a Vive lip tracker Blendshapes because also I've been doing very well. Thank you very much. Just have some neck pain, but I'm doing fine. Don't worry. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I figured pretty much. Yeah, my microphone. I feel like I want to buy a new one because once again, even though despite my microphone being an XLR microphone, for some reason I feel like. Wait a second. Oh, I know what's happening. Ah, god dang it. I hate OBS when it does this. No, hold on. Change it to NVIDIA broadcast. Are we good? Are you good now? No, that's just, okay. Wait a second. Hold on. If you guys are telling me the microphone has a noise issue, hold on a second. Let me mute the playlist real quick. I just recorded a tutorial. I need to make sure, did the tutorial also have the bad issue? Let me check. Hold on. Hold on. Nah, it's, alright. Still sounds but no. My microphone on the tutorial, which the tutorial tomorrow is the Auto Luminous tutorial I plan on posting, for MMD users. Okay, thank goodness that other tutorial I just recorded is not broken. Thank goodness. But yeah, let me know if this sounds better, because I'm on NVIDIA broadcast now, because for some reason, I think OBS needs to fix their noise filter issue, because, there's times where it goes, like, staticky. I don't know if it's my microphone. I kind of want to get a new one or something. I don't know, because, my microphone has been giving me issues for a long time. It's an XLR microphone, Audio Technica, Zoom, audio interface. Like, it's a very expensive, good microphone, but for some reason, it always gives problems. Like, there's always something wrong with it. I don't understand it sometimes. Like, I kind of just want to buy a new one, basically. I don't know what kind of microphone I would buy, but yeah, if anyone has recommendation of a good microphone that can replace my Audio Technica 2020, I think it's a 2020 microphone, and Zoom audio interface, please let me know. And, yeah, I would definitely look into that because my microphone sucks. But either way, we're going to be doing, Vive lip tracker stuff. So, in case you're wondering, what the heck's a Vive lip tracker Blendshapes? Well, I made a tutorial, a whole ultimate guide on what Vive lip tracker Blendshapes are, what do I think about it for VTubers, and basically kind of the process on how I rig it. It's not the best process, to be honest, but either way, though, at least I kind of explained in a nutshell how it is. It's just, it is very finicky. The worst part about Vive lip tracker is the tongue. I hate rigging the tongue so much, but it is what it is, basically. But either way, though, I will be working on Termirexia, because for Termirexia, now, I'll say this right now, I don't do VR chat stuff. I don't like VR chat. I'm gonna say that right now. But Termirexia wants the Vive Tracker Blendshapes for VR chat. She has her own converter, so someone else is converting them all to VR chat for her. But she wants the Vive Tracker Blendshapes, and I'm going to deliver what she wants. I've already done Vive Tracker Blendshapes for Ratnack. He is my first client to have my Vive Tracker Blendshapes, and at least from what we see, his Blendshapes ended up functioning very well. So I'm hoping Termirexia will be the same case, basically. Now, what I'm doing right now is I'm pulling up my model on the background, so for referencing, and Blender hates me again. Okay, Blender, hold on. Hold on a second. I hope Blender doesn't give me that bug where it freaking crashes the entire time. I don't understand that bug, but yeah. So, let me just see. Let me pull up. Okay, clearly Blender hates me now. Hold on. VRM. And yeah, it doesn't want to open up. Okay, then. We're screwed. Alright. I'll try my best. If Blender... Because once again, if Blender gets to a point where it's no longer opening up for me, we're screwed. Because I can't restart this stream. My computer has been giving me issues all morning. There was a Wi-Fi issue, like there was a little mini outage earlier, and it was like, I don't get what the heck that was all about. Basically everything was all like, but yeah, so there's like just issues here and there regarding like, what was it, just computer, Wi-Fi, other issues, basically. But yeah, so what I'm going to do right now, which you should be able to see on this side here, is I'm adding the slots for the Vive Tracker, basically. I'm going to give her both the eye Blendshapes in case she ever gets the Eye Pro, the Vive Eye Pro, and then I will give her the mouth Blendshapes. The mouth Blendshapes, I believe there's 38, 39 Blendshapes. I keep losing count of it. But that's pretty much how many Blendshapes there are in a nutshell, for the mouth at least. I did this similar stream like this on Twitch for Ratnack, but I decided to actually make this into a stream though, so that way there's like an archive on how I'm doing the Vive Tracker stuff, so in case anybody kind of wants to see like a real-time version of me doing the Vive Tracker Blendshapes here, then I can do that, basically. It gets a little confusing. I definitely will say some parts does get a little confusing for me for Vive Tracker stuff. Like, of course I've rigged my own Blendshapes, but it can be a little sometimes. Because it's mainly the only thing I would say is like a bit of an for me is mainly just the tongue and how confusing the eye Blendshapes are. Because the way the eye Blendshapes are, they kind of look very confusing to me sometimes. Even though, yes, I've explained in my tutorial how I did it, it just is confusing. But yeah. I'm hoping, by the way, I'm hoping you can still hear the playlist. I hope you hear my microphone quite well. I might as well just stick with RTX voice. The reason why I didn't want to use RTX voice is primarily just because of how it makes my voice sound flushed out, sort of, basically. And I have a fan. And where I live, the fan is very important because it gets so hot in this room. And I just don't like it. When it's very hot in my room, basically. I'm also, hold on, I'm just looking at the PDF files here, basically. So that's a write-up. Now we just need these. But yeah, so you should not be able to hear a fan. You should still be able to hear me, basically, but yeah, I do apologize in advance if my microphone acts stupid. I don't know why it does it. It just does. It has a mind of its own, basically. But yeah, so with that being said, so at least we have the slots here. I'm going to go ahead and prepare the other slots as well. Basically, my first step right now is I am basically copying and pasting the Blendshapes names from the PDF file, which in my tutorial though, I did share the PDF files and all the resources that I've used for Vive Tracker rigging. I've shared all those resources in that said tutorial. I probably should have linked a tutorial in the description, but that's fine. It is a pretty, that tutorial is still pretty new, so it should be easy to find, but let me know if you still need a link. I'd be happy to share it with you. Mic's still off, but good enough. As in, fields. I'm pretty sure once again, like, Brook Corruption, like, I also understand, because the thing is, RTX voice, I like it because it removes the fan noise, so you don't have to hear it, but the downside of it is that it doesn't make me sound bright, basically. It makes me sound dull, sort of. And basically, it's like, it makes me sound flat, basically. Like, that's, I can understand, I'm pretty sure we're understanding the same thing, where, like, you hear me, it sounds flat, it sounds weird, it's not how you kind of usually sounds, but at least it's not the worst audio ever. It's just it's still bad, but not the worst thing ever, basically, which I understand. I don't know why my microphone hates me. But I actually, the bigger question is, I don't know why OBS filters hate me, because there's a bug where on the noise suppression thing, which I might probably try the CPU version that they have, for the noise filter. I won't try it right now. I really don't want to mess with the microphone right now. But the noise filter on OBS for the NVIDIA noise suppression, the one that they have, I really like it because it makes my voice sound brighter, but it breaks so much, and I hate it. I don't understand why it hates me so much. It just does. I tried my best to keep my microphone clean, but yeah, it's very confusing. Which is kind of why I'm just considering maybe eventually just, I might buy a new microphone. But it's like, I gotta figure out what microphone, because I'm not just gonna, unless there is a USB microphone that can actually be better than the XLR. But basically just something to make my microphone sound better, basically. I'm considering, actually, because I've looked this up, there's a 2040 Audio-Technica, right? I heard that microphone makes somebody sound a lot brighter, and I really actually do like the 2040, because the 2021 does make someone sound a bit muddier. I think it's probably because the 2020 is made for, I think it was a 2020 and Audio-Technica, correct me if I'm wrong, but the 2021 makes me sound muddier, but the 2040 makes you sound brighter. And if it's true, I'm gonna recheck again. Like right now, I'm saving my money for a mocap helmet, but maybe after taxes. So because I have to file my taxes at the end of this month. That's my plan. So once I file my taxes and stuff, and if I do end up getting, like, let's say a refund, a tax refund or something like that, I don't know what they're called, any sort of refund so it can help me put some money into my business again, I could probably use that money to probably replace my Audio-Technica 2024-2040 if I make sure that the 2040 makes me sound brighter or better. I'll look into that. But right now I'm kind of holding off from getting a microphone until I know exactly what I'm getting myself, basically, because it's like, yeah, also, I got a little distracted right there. Let me just get back to copy and pasting the Blendshapes. My bad on that. But yeah, also, yeah, I'm hearing the background song. It sounds a little obnoxious. I don't know why I chose it, but it sounds fun. But yeah, so that's the thing. Yeah. I'm gonna still suffer with microphone issues. I'll probably talk with my friend and see if they know something. Maybe. I'm not so sure. I'll keep doing my research though, but otherwise, I'm sure I can get the microphone to stop acting like a behind. It's just gonna take a lot of effort. It's been like this for the past 2 years since I had this microphone. It has been a nightmare. My snowball microphone never acted like this, but then again, I am giving away my snowball microphone because I don't use it anymore. Which, that's the thing too, I am doing that giveaway, so if you do follow, or, well, you don't have to follow me for the giveaway, but on my Twitter, I mentioned that there is a giveaway going on. I forgot to make the post for YouTube though, oops, but I'll make sure after stream, if I'm doing, if I'm still doing alright with my neck and such, and, if I'm able to later, I'll make sure to make a tweet, or a YouTube post regarding the giveaway, letting people know, like, hey, here's how you can get in, basically, and such. But the reason why I would recommend Twitter, though, is mainly because I can be able to DM the winner, so that way, I can make sure, like, I know their P.O. box information, so I could just send the microphone in a nice box, packaged up well, and send it off to whoever won the raffle. How I'm going to do the raffle, it's going to be kind of like how I did my connected giveaway before, with a spinning wheel, because I have no idea how to do giveaways and choose, so I mainly just, for the most part, I just, I pretty much just, let a wheel choose the winner, just randomly. But yeah, March 1st will be when I'll end that giveaway, though, just so I can, there'll be time so people can be able to, I can grab names for people who are interested in possibly getting the microphone and all that. Everything's taken care of, and if by any chance, once again, if there's any, like, what was it, shipping fees and such, don't worry, I will pay for it, as long as it's not more than $100. But yeah, so, what was the other blend shape I'm missing? Mouse O. Let me check. And that should be it, and we can begin prepping up the blend shapes here. So, where is it? Here it is. Alright. So we should be good here now. Let me go ahead and save it, and we're going to begin the process of setting this up. Now, of course, one thing I will definitely say that can be problematic is definitely the piercings here. This is going to be problematic, but I will do my best. It's not the worst thing ever. I rigged their iPhone blend shape before, so therefore I know what I'm getting myself into. But yeah, so anyways, we're going to begin with setting up their blinking. So I will say 60% of the blend shape for AirKit or the Vive Tracker blend shape or any Vive blend shape, they do 60% use AirKit's blend shape, which is like, I can understand why Live uses AirKit blend shapes, because AirKit blend shapes are still technically industry standard more than the Vive Tracker blend shapes. But they do exist, because if you're going to use the Vive Tracker for VR stuff, then get the blend shape for it. So, anyways, so let me go ahead, right, and set up the blinking here. So therefore, we got blinking here. And then, I'm gonna go ahead and basically just do the blend shapes that I know first and foremost. Already in the back of my head. So, jaw right. Jaw left. Left. Jaw forward. And then jaw open. Go. Yeah, and also, by the way, just to make sure anyone, in case anyone is curious, the modeler for Termirexia is Zergamel. I will say, by the way, heads up, ow, my neck. But I will say, that this model here is technically an R18 model, but the thing is, I hidden the body, basically, because if I showed you the body or the rest of Termirexia's model, I would probably be terminated by YouTube. So that's kind of why you just see only the head, because I can't show everything else. But I wanted to do a stream with the Vive tracker because, well, one, I have to, well, for my commission list, I need to make sure to get Termirexia's Blendshapes going, but also, at least from my commission list, is kind of the only, well, besides the other commission I have, though, but Termi is the only commission that I have that can technically be public, just with caution, or at least I'm giving consent to do that. I mean, I still have another client that, you know, for that, but that project's a little bigger, and I want to do that privately, just to take my time on that, because I'm doing a lot of experimenting with it, and I don't feel super confident to put it on stream, so, yeah. Whoa, I did not meant to do that. I just meant to look up the wide blend shapes here. Yeah. Alright then. So far so good. We got this blend shape here. The pout, I think the pout one was a pucker, right? Pucker. And then we do small left, which is nice that at least, you know, we still got existing blend shapes stuff here, but then when we start getting to the tongue, it's like, oh boy. The tongue gets crazy. Alright. So this one is the frown, sad right, and then we got sad left. I hope you guys are still hearing me well though, because I'm not sure if the neck brace I have is making my voice sound even flatter. But I can't really remove the brace right now because I don't want to deal with pinching feelings. It's not what I really want to do right now, because the pinching is not good. Alright. Let's see here then. Also, yeah, by default Termirexia's tongue, that's a problem. Because Termirexia's tongue is not supposed to be tilted like this, basically. I mean, I can still utilize it, but well, we'll see what we can do. Otherwise, I might have to change her mesh so the tongue's more straighter. Yeah, that's a little tough. Maybe I might make it straighter. Because it's a little problematic, that's why. It's a little problematic. But yeah, anyways. Let's see. Can I... my neck. Can I try again loading my model in? Nope. Okay, then. I'm gonna open up a Unity project file instead because Blender hates me. I'm gonna open up my model in Unity and I'm gonna take a look at the blend shape themselves just so I can know, like, just remember how the eye blend shape look like. Because I hate the naming that Vive has for them. Left, right, left. It's like, it's confusing. I prefer AirKit's blend shape naming for the eyes. They just make more sense. Like, out, in, you know? It just makes sense. But yeah, so besides that, let me just make sure. So we have the overlay blend shape. So the inner, those are the roll blend shapes. So we can set up the roll here. So that's roll upper inside. Should look like that. And then roll lower inside. Like that. But the lower overlay, that's basically where, it's basically where the lower lip is over the said lips, basically. Alright, let me see here. I have my model here right now. So I'm going to take a quick look at the blend shape to make sure I'm doing it right. The up and down blend shape, they make sense. It's just the freaking left, right, left, what the heck. So left, left. Left, left is the outer blend shape. What's right, right? Right, right is outer. Okay, then. I'll do that. So, I'm your Termirexia. Let's go ahead and do this. So, let's see. So, squeeze blend shape, I'll make them by hand. The left, left. So, we want that to be out, out left. And then we want right to be out right. And then we have right up. That's not the right thing. So up, how about upright? There you go. So upright. And then right down. That's not the blend shape word. Or down right. There you go. Alright, so we got that. And right is that. Right left is inner right. There you go. And then left down or down left. Up left. Left is supposed to be outer, and therefore this is in left. And then we have the, of course, blinking, basically. So just making sure. Alright. Alright, so at least we got all the eye stuff, except the squeeze one, which I'm going to show you guys how I do the squeeze blend shape here. Yeah, so she has the eye. Just hide the eyes here, so that way I can make sure. I just also have to make sure there's nothing else on the model. Yeah, no blushes or anything. Which I will say, I personally, whenever I rig my models, I try not to add any blushes or any sort of like extra mesh that has to do with emotes until all the blend shapes are done. If it comes to a case where, yes, you know, you have to, let's say, add Vive Tracker or AirKit blend shape and you already have a blush and such, it can be a bit challenging, but there are ways around it. It's not the best solution, but I try to work around it as best I can. Alright. So, what we're going to do, is that for the squeeze blend shape, we're going to make it where the eye moves upward, like as if it's a smile blink. And that's basically what the squeeze is for. At least, I mean, for realistic models, you don't have to do it exactly like this, obviously. It can look a little bit more wrinkly, like realistically how we squeeze with our eyes. But for anime eyes like this, I would just do this instead. It's just better. Kind of pretty much like the cheek squint, except, well, Termirexia does not have a cheek squint blend shape like this. Hers is a bit different, but I gave her those blend shapes, so therefore she's good now. Alright then, I'm also going to keep her eyes hidden actually, and we're going to go ahead and begin hiding her teeth. That way, and the tongue, because those are going to be the last thing we're going to do. The piercings, that's a little tricky. The piercings are going to be a bit tricky to work with, but we'll do our best because I've rigged her AirKit blend shape before. I'm sure we could do it again. So, so we got all the eyes, so we got the jaw, this, so the blend shape we have to make are her mouse shifting blend shape, which the Vive Tracker blend shapes are in, you know, for blend shape or mouse shifting. Then you have the overturn, which is basically where you pucker, but your lips are outward and very extraneous. The pout, we already got those. The cheek puff, I will just make those, I will just make that from scratch. The suck, might make an anime character look like a fish, but works, depends on the model. So there's that. The uppers, those are basically iPhones, uppers, and such, but you have to make sure it's shaped like an O, basically. So, upper, up, left. So I'm going to go ahead and at least add the blend shapes here. So, upper, up, left. Right. Then we got lower down. So we got to do lower, down, left. and then right. It's gonna look bad, I know, but we'll fix it. The way I make this is kind of like, not the best. Okay, so hold on. It's not super bad, but yeah, it's still bad. So we're gonna go ahead and fix that. So we want it to be in the shape of an O, because for Vive Lip Tracker, so unlike V1, the V2 has it where these 4 blend shapes create the O. Just like how these other 4 blend shapes over here create the mouse shifting, which is kind of annoying, but works. And I guess that kind of creates more flexibility regarding the mouse muscle movement, which is kind of why I like with the Vive Lip Tracker. Depending on how you set it up, it can actually look pretty realistic. And by the way, technically, if you really want to, you could probably add more blend shape to the Vive Lip Tracker, but that's way above my knowledge. I ain't no developer or anything like that, so I would not know. I'm gonna go ahead and have proportional tool edit and kind of move this carefully. So upper left, right, yeah, so we kind of have that now. Let's just go ahead and fix that real quick. Maybe make it a little puffed out a little more. Move it. And just start sculpting out the O shape that we're looking for the lip tracker. And yes, the piercings are going to be a little but we'll fix it, don't worry. My concern is not really much on the piercings anymore. I mean, I could actually, I could probably just hide the piercings and then do them later. That's probably just for the best. Because otherwise it's just going to be bundled up, it'll be confusing, I'm going to have a headache about it, I don't want that. But yeah, so gonna go ahead, smooth out the blend shapes a little more. There you go. We might wanna increase this part to go a little higher. Cause it shouldn't be that low. Alright. Let's make it a little bit more like an O shape, basically. There you go. O shape. Alright, so now that we have that, I'll just do the piercings, like, actually last. But yeah, so once we have that, which we already did, we are going to then create the lower overlay real fast. Which is basically just taking the proportional, edit and just making it so that way it's kind of basically just like upper inside, except upper inside has it where the upper mouse actually goes behind, but lower overlay is where the bottom lip actually goes in front, like movement wise, basically. That's something I will say. Alright, so yeah, besides that, I feel like I'm missing something. What was the blend shape I'm thinking about? Overturn. Yes, overturn. Let me quickly check that real fast, though. So, let's see here. We have the I blend shape. That's the O blend shape here. I just need to take... I'm just looking at for reference how it should look like. So, lower... No, not that one. I'm looking for overturn. Yeah, overturn is basically what I'm thinking of. Yeah, so lower overturn, we should have it where it's going to do this, basically. You can have it like that. But yeah, so it should be basically that, and then overturn will be... Basically, it's like mouth pucker, but it's the individual mouth, basically. This can actually allow you to be able to make a pog, like the perfect pog mouth with your iPhone or Vive Lip Tracker blend shape. For iPhone, that's a little different story. The different story with iPhone, you have to utilize the mouse funnel and the mouth pucker in order to achieve a perfect pog. But even then, I don't think you would it just depends on your taste, really. If you really want to have like a pure pog face every time you pucker your lips out, sure, but some people like to keep it like nice and soft, I guess, regarding the results. Yeah, that's something what overturn's supposed to do, basically. Alright. And yeah, so basically these are the mouse shifting, and I'll show you how to do that. So mouse shifting, we want to have it where we have the upper left, and we're going to do the left side. Now, I'm going to do a test, well, after I finish it, I'm going to have to do a symmetry test to see if Termirexia's model is symmetrized. I don't think she is, but I might be wrong. Maybe for her face mesh, I'm not sure about her tongue. If she is perfectly symmetrical, that's going to save us a lot of time for the tongue. If not, we're doomed. And that's going to be a lot of nasty editing I don't want to do, but that's fine. Yeah, so upper left, we want to have it where the mouse is going this way, and then for this one, we just start off simple by just moving it to the side. We might want to actually have it like this. This is the start of how we want it, which you could do this very simple, but I personally like to have it where my mouse shifting kind of has a tilt, basically. So what I do is I just have like a sort of tilt motion, basically. I try not to do too much, though. I guess it just depends on the client, because sometimes this can be a little but this is just how you make the mouse shifting happen on the Vive lip tracker, basically. Woo! Gonna move that. Yeah. We'll just keep it like this for now and see how it reacts with the test tracking. Otherwise, we can always fix it. I'll have to ask Termi her feedback regarding it just to make sure, like, if, you know, what style she prefers on mouse shifting, but this should be pretty decent. But let's do a test, though. So we're going to test to see if she is perfectly symmetrical. So we did upper left. We're going to do upper right. So we're going to do Control V. Upper left. And basically, it'll have this. But what we want is we want to mirror it to the other side to save us time. So we are going to mirror the shape. And no, she is actually not a perfectly symmetrical model. Yeah, she's not a perfectly symmetrical model. Huh. I am sorry to hear that. Wait, topology? Oh no, okay then. Turns out she has to use the topology setting for her then. Also, oh yeah, I just realized the eyes are like that because, yeah, okay. Okay, I was about to be scared for a moment, but no, it works for her. Let me just, go to lower right then in that case. We're gonna do lower left. And we're going to see. So, lower left, or lower right, mirror by topology. There you go. Okay, so she will have her mouse shifting. Therefore, okay, so I guess to a certain degree she is symmetrized, or at least as long as the blend shapes work. Otherwise, we'll have issues. How long have I been streaming for? Half an hour. Alright. Yeah, because I really want to stretch my neck, but, like, I can't stretch my neck right now. If only. Alright. So, now that we have those Blendshapes, which I can always add the piercing and then go back, but we want to at least get the base Blendshapes there before anything, basically. So, now that we have, let's see, we have those Blendshapes, we have those, that one. Okay, then I guess we're already at the tongue Blendshapes, but let's do this one real quick. So we need her O shape, basically. Could we probably have an O shape that's not as extreme as that? There you go. So these are extra Blendshapes, by the way, the Philtrum and the O shape. They're mainly if the person wishes to have the V1 version of the Blendshapes, which I don't recommend, but, you know, to each their own. I still add it no matter what. But yeah, so mouse left. Yeah, very simple. Alright, and then for the tongue, which is kind of really like that's it. Yeah, because it is just a lip tracking. We're not doing anything like eyebrow stuff. She already has her eyebrow blend shapes already. But yeah, let me just go ahead in that case real quickly. I'm going to set the piercing for the movement, and then we'll get into the tongue rigging, which is going to be a pain in the behind. Okay, like, so far, I'm actually, okay, I'm impressed. I don't know how I'm not sure how I took 5 hours working on Ratneck's blend shape. That's a little weird. Maybe it's because I was talking so much on that stream and I got distracted super easily. Okay. Alright, so I'm trying to process. Let me just drink real quick. Probably, I will say this right now, I might, it depends on how I feel later. I might keep the stream a bit short-ish, perhaps. I'm not sure. Depends how I feel, because, originally I wasn't going to stream because I was feeling a lot of pain, but I really wanted to, like, you know, get some work done. Because live streaming helps me keep myself motivated when it comes to, like, anything 3D related. Like, if there's, like, a task that I really have to do, but I need some motivation for, I always, you know, I like to live stream it, because it helps me motivate myself to, like, okay, you know, keeps me up, and, you know, because that way, like, I'm, you know, I guess I'm, like, talking, basically. You know, I'm talking while I'm doing my 3D work, basically. Also, I'm supposed to drink water, but it's like I'm very talkative right now. But basically, it's like because I feel like I have to talk during the stream and such. It keeps me alert, basically. Like, it keeps my focus on the stream, basically. So, yeah. Alright, hold on. I got some water. Let me just drink a little bit more. Alright. Okay then, that was some good water, at least, alright, anyways though. At least the jaw blend shape, they're fine, but yeah, this one, well, technically, yeah, hold on a second, I mean, I could just do, like, a lot of this manually, though. We'll see how it is. The way I'll be testing out these blend shapes is I'll be using an animation file I have, because right now it's like mainly the reason why I personally use like use the animation sample more than using my actual tracker is mainly because it's just like I have a little bit more control on seeing like frame by frame for any clipping, because the thing with the Vive tracker is that it can easily have clipping issues. When it comes to, you know, certain movements, like the tongue clipping with the teeth too much. So that's definitely something to be careful of. I'm still wondering, real quick, cheek buff. Let's see, could I probably, like, slice the blend shape in half, perhaps? And then restart it. I don't know. I don't know, this kind of feels a little awkward. Maybe if I did the center one? Nah, I don't like how the cheek puffs are, sometimes, if I'm doing it, like, splitting, like, from an existing blend shape, I always just prefer to make it from scratch with the cheek puff. I did that with Radneck, and I think I did it with mine. I don't remember if I did it with mine. But yeah, let me just go ahead and make that real fast then, or not real fast, because it says, you know, all I'm really focusing on. I probably would hide the eyes, though, because I really don't want to have it where the eyes, or the teeth even, gets caught up with the blend shape and causes weird stretching. That's what I want to avoid, basically. Okay, so We're gonna start off with making it where the mouse is going inward, basically. Which, of course, the piercing will follow along. And then all we have to do is just puff it up. Puff up the cheek. Not too much, obviously, but just enough. Because I have to remember the blend shapes are very sensitive, basically. So, sensitive blend shape means you have to be more careful. And also the downside with Vive Tracker blend shape, which is a shame, because the thing is that while yes, I remember them being a very big deal, they're actually really underrated. Like, the technology of the Vive Tracker and the training data is really underrated. Not a lot of people really talk about it. Like, there's a lot of people who use it on VR chat, but it's like, that's kind of it, really. The Vive Tracker is hardly used anywhere else. It's not even mentioned a lot. Yet, it's a very powerful freaking tool. It's very powerful. And you can do a lot with it, but it's like, it's just an underrated tool, basically. Feel sad. Feel very sad that it's so underrated, but that's just the way it is. At least for the cheek suck, though, by the way. At least the cheek suck is very simple, because at least I can mirror it. Yeah, it basically is just like an inward suction. But you have to be careful with it, of course. You don't want to make her look like a fish. No fishies. No fishies. Alright, so now that we have that done, what we're going to then do, let's see. Is there any other blend shape that needs... Okay, there you are. Go ahead and position this as it should. Just so it can follow it and make sure it doesn't act weird. Alright. Then. Doing good. Piercing. And yeah, that's something to also keep in mind regarding piercing, is that you're gonna have to, like, well, for the most part, you have to manually do it. I think I heard a plugin, so if you want, like, I guess more accurate positioning on the piercing placement for blend shapes, I think there's a add-on that does that. Or an add-on that, reads your existing blend shape and then they'll put piercings? I don't remember. I think they use geometry nodes. I don't remember. I have never really bothered to learn geometry nodes. It's a good thing, by the way. I really like how intense geometry nodes can get, but I feel like the reason why I don't touch geometry nodes is because I feel like it's coding, basically. It's like you're going into more in-depth coding, basically, and I'm not really much of a coder, basically. It just feels a bit too complicated for me. But definitely, like, using certain add-ons that, there are certain add-ons that you, like, you know, for example, like, let's say, a house generator with geometry nodes, for example. Like, it can be simple to use, you know, with the geometry nodes already made and stuff in a good tutorial. But making it from scratch, you're definitely, it's gonna be like, it's like, It's like, basically, to me, because it's like, it just feels a little complicated. So, maybe eventually down the line, I might play with geometry nodes, but right now, it's like, I feel like they're a bit too complicated, and right now, with my current workflow, I feel like it would just be a bad idea. It would just be a bad idea right now to integrate it. Because for the most part, right, what I'm doing right now is primarily just repairing models, keeping things trying to be as simple as I can. I don't want to go too complicated on my clients, basically, regarding workflow, basically. Especially since, well, a lot of the models are being used for Unity, and they require it to be quite simple. They have to be pretty simple for Unity, and nothing too complicated. Like, for example, if I use the Rigify rig on a Vtuber model, right? all the crazy drivers and the constraints and such that are from the Rigify rig, I can't use those on Unity. Unless I know how to translate, but then again, that would be pointless to utilize. It's better to just keep that in Blender, basically. I mean, once again, for my case, I do have the add-on Final IK, and hopefully if Emiliana, one day when she is ready to update VC-Face again, because she is very busy with IRL stuff, you know, so don't pressure her to update VC-Face, and she is a very busy woman. Basically, the thing is that if she ever does, because she did say that she plans on, you know, adding the Final IK components to VSF SDK. That way, if you want certain crazier specific movements, so let's say you're a spider Vtuber, right? You're a spider Vtuber and you want your legs to move in a specific way, basically, because you're a spider. You want your legs to move a specific way. Final IK can do that, and once the Final IK update comes to VSF SDK, you can go super insane with your rigging, because you can utilize Final IK, and that's the add-on that VC-Face uses for their IKs in general, basically. That's how the feet stay grounded, basically. It's a paid add-on. Emiliana used Final IK in past projects before, but she used it on VC-Face, and it works pretty well. Yeah, there are some limitations. Yes, IKs are very finicky. It's but it works. It works, but yeah, there are some limitations to it though, because of just how IKs work in general, basically. It do be like that. Mouse funnel. Alright. Let me just go ahead. Mouse right. And then mouse left. I'm not sure why it feels like that thing is way too high than it should. I don't know. Alright. So... yeah, so, alright. So most of the movement now should have it where the piercing follows, basically, which is a good thing. Otherwise, if it doesn't follow, I'll always fix it. But alright. Now that we have that, now we have to figure out the tongue situation, because that's... if we can get the tongue to work, everything else will be perfect-ish. Because clipping issues are a problem, and it makes me cry on the inside. Also, number one thing too, I despise teeth that are this short. They give me problems because of how... the thing is that whenever I work with my models, I try to make it where the top teeth don't move, basically. But anytime I get teeth that are this short, it makes me have to move the teeth so it doesn't look awkward. So if by any chance you see some models... rigs of mine where the teeth, like the top teeth are moving and it looks unnatural, it's probably because they had super short teeth and I had to sort of find a way to make it work, basically. Right, does she have like other blend shapes? Hold on, she has other blend shapes for tongue, right? I don't know. Yeah, she doesn't have any other... yeah, no tongue... she has a stick out, tongue out, yeah. That's the blend shape she has. Hold on. Just making sure, because if she has any other complex tongue blend shapes, I have to make sure they're compensated, but it looks fine to me. We just have to get it where the tongue is straightened out, that way it works better with the lip tracker. Alright, tongue. You are my enemy. Oh boy. Well, actually, this is a good thing that the tongue is high poly like this, though, because it can actually, oh god, your eyes. Poor Termi, your eyes. We're gonna hide those eyes for you. Alright. So, we're gonna start off with smoothing it out, though. Let me just remove this masking. Can I, just quickly, yeah. Just want to make sure, like, you know, while I'm doing tiny edits, the edits actually register through. Because sometimes when I'm sculpting something, it just would not freaking register at all. It's probably just because the smoothing is very small and this mesh is very big. Okay. Just making your tongue not look super weird, basically. Alright. A little better. Now we just have to get to where the tongue can be straightened out. And then we can begin the tongue rigging process for Vive Lip Tracker. Which is going to be the most annoying process, but at the end, she's going to be really happy for the tongue rigging. Anyways. Alright then. So, pretty simple though. The thing I was using was proportion tool. Also, I think I need to restart the vectors. Yeah, restarting the vectors do help. Making sure that the shadows don't look freaking weird. Oh, hello Marvin. I hope you're having a lovely day. I'm doing alright. Working on some Vive Lip Tracker blend shapes. I feel pain in my neck. So I'm very stiff regarding my movement, basically, but that's fine. I will be better. Don't worry. Alright. So, trying to make it so that way the tongue, yeah, I'm not sure how the tongue topology happened like this. I don't know. And this is a from scratch model. This was not like a boost model or anything like that. No, this is from scratch. I question the tongue topology, but then again though, the model itself is very complex. So I'm going to assume, based on the complex rig and such, I know why the topology is like that. But yeah, so as long as the tongue isn't as, you know, rounded out, as long as it's straight like this, we should be good. Making sure that we tilt the tongue so that way it will be like this. We might, I really don't want to touch the size of her tongue. Unless she asks me to thicken the tongue more to fit the size of her teeth. That's her choice. I think it's probably an advantage that her teeth or her tongue is this small. Because at least the chances of a frick ton of clipping is way less, basically. Which is, I think you could say it's nice, but might be a sin later. We'll see. We will have to see what happens. I'm scared. Alright. Anyways, though, we're gonna go ahead and hide the teeth. We're going to set jaw open up. So open your mouth for me. Because we are going to begin making that tongue outward. I'll still try to make it where there's still some muscle movement, but I don't think I should make this a little too dramatic regarding the tongue movement. Like, not too dramatic like mine or Rat's, because, let's just say, the warm shower will help. Oh, yeah, that is true. Yeah, maybe after stream, I'll take a nice warm shower. That way I could, that way I could, feel less pain. So, yeah. I don't know why, but for the past couple days, my body's just been giving me pain left and right. One pain I can't describe on YouTube, second pain, the neck. So yeah, it's been a very painful neck. Alright, so come your tongue. We are going to start making you stick out, and we're going to begin with the movements. Hurrah. Look at that. This is what I mean by she has the advantage of a very high poly tongue. So of course, I think she probably would have benefited a little. Actually, yeah, I do like how her tongue is modeled. Zergamel, bless you. Anyways, alright. So at least we have that. I think we should probably make the tip a little thinner because, I mean, she is I actually forgot what type of species is Termirexia actually. I forget if she a succubus or a devil. Hold on, let me look. Let me see. Termirexia, are you a succubus? She's a devil. A succudevil, something. I'm gonna say succudevil or succubus. Succubus would be better. Or the devil. We'll say devil because YouTube. We'll say she's a devil. Because she has the horns and the tail. So yeah. Oh yes, Marvin is our Giga Chad PC user. Yeah. It is a very thin tongue like a snake, but a little thicker, but no worries, I'm not judging you. Yeah, that's not my model. What character are you doing? This is Termirexia's model, not mine. My model has the Blendshapes already rigged. The thing for my model is that I have to finish rigging my eyes. I didn't get the chance to because I've been really busy trying to get my other commissions done. So basically I have to finish Termirexia's Blendshapes. For Ratneck, I'm waiting Saturday, which is tomorrow, so he can test the Blendshapes in VR chat, you know, to approve it before anything else. And for Termi Blendshapes, I have DJ Keith's commission, which I can't do it live because he says he wants the rest of the commission to be private, so I can't do the commission on stream, sadly. But I am trying to do some work on his other outfit and such. You'll see whenever he debuts it. Then I have another commission for Atta. I have to get the dress, which I did not get time to do the dress, but hopefully whenever I can, I will make sure that's done. And for Yarowitch, I'm waiting for the textures. I'm waiting to get the textures from her so I can get going with rigging her model and everything like that, basically. So, yeah. Alright then, but either way, so we got the tongue. Maybe I might make it a little longer. But yeah, so it'll stick out, and basically, we're gonna have the down blend shape. So the down tongue, we gotta be very careful with it because since we're already having multiple blend shapes, taking over, it's going to be a freaking pain right now. Oh boy. Look at that tongue go! It's super stretchy, by the way. Look. Boing, boing, boing. Boing, boing. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anyways. So, tongue, how you doing? How you doing, Madam Tongue? Hello. Alright. There you go. And then, now that we have the, tongue down, we're gonna do tongue up. Tongue up. Now I'm questioning how did I spend 5 hours on Rat's tongue. Oh, that's right, he had too much clipping issues and I was so confused why it happened. I was so confused, but, yeah, so far everything's doing fine, I hope. I'll have to talk to Termi regarding the tongue shape, though, but, yeah. Blee, 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 blee. It's funny. It's funny playing with the freaking tongue blend shape. They're hilarious. Oh, heck, I almost forgot. I didn't even test symmetry. Well, I can already tell the symmetry had broken already, so I'm screwed, but that's okay. I'll do my very best to make it happen. Can you disable the mirror? Thank you. Yeah, because I had to sculpt the tongue so that way it looks better. I could try to see. I could test it perhaps. But other than that, yeah, it's probably not gonna work. But yeah, so... Alright. Go, tongue, go! Go, tongue, go! I'm gonna also hide your piercings here in case I frick those up. Oh, look at that little snake tongue. Snake. Snake. Little snake. Alright, and let me just thicken these out so it doesn't look awkward on other angles. That's what I'm trying to fix right now. Just the other angles, basically. Alright. Alright, so... Alright, now that we have that, we're going to see, can we have it where the tongue right, tongue left? Did I have it where this thing could be mirrored? Oh! Okay, Termirexia, okay. Good job, Termi. I guess, even though your mall's not, may have some symmetry issue on the tongue, it knows what it's doing, okay? So maybe Termirexia is very lucky. Oh, never mind! That's actually awful! What is it? What is that? What? How? What happened? Okay, oh no. Oh no, okay, never mind. It's not good luck. I got jinxed. Oh no. I got freaking jinxed. It's okay though, it's okay. We can fight the asymmetrical models, okay? I've dealt with way too many air kit asymmetrical models. If I can deal with those models, I'm pretty sure I can deal with suffering Vive Live Tracker Blendshapes not cooperating. I'm sure I can do it. I believe in myself wholeheartedly. It may not be perfect, but it works. Alright. Let me just have the wireframe mode right now so I can see what the frick I'm doing. Make sure the tongue is not freaking weird or anything. Alright. And then let me just double check. So that's the tongue right, but that's tongue left. Okay. Okay, let me just make it a little longer. Smooth it out here. And yeah, I think we're good there. Alright. Let me just, like, try and stand up real quick. And I'm gonna stretch. I'm gonna take a little stretch without breaking my neck. Ow. Ow. Okay. Let me just sit back down. Ouch. And let's see here. Hello, Regime. I've been using your tutorials to complete a bat that I wanted to make his wings not be affected by physics. I wanted the actual wing movement as well. If you want something like that, I found out, by the way, if you want something where you want, like, physics and the animation or crazy stuff like that, look into Proxy Bones. A fellow VTuber named Feline made a tutorial about Proxy Bones that might interest you if you're interested. If you want to do some crazy stuff like that. I haven't bothered to look at Proxy Bones yet, but at least there's a tutorial about that if you want to check out for VS avatar models. I'm upgrading the pods to actually have fingers. I might then complete the revamp that. I need to go through your other tutorials because there's more that you cover besides the wings. Yeah, there's the Proxy Bones. Basically Proxy Bones. I recommend it for those who want to go a bit more insane with animation. So I have my non-humanoid, which is referring to bones that are not registered as a Unity humanoid rig. And then the humanoid tutorial I have, which are nice, they're good tutorials for starting, but if you want to go a little bit more insane than that, Proxy Bones allows you to be more complex. Not only does it allow you to update your VSF avatar a lot more easier, because the armature, the proxy armature is a VRM skeleton, while you can still contain your SBX model, but also allows you a lot more control. So basically it allows you to animate your models a lot more easier in Unity. It also allows you to go a little bit more insane when it comes to physics control, if you so desire that. Basically just a lot more better control of animation. It's a bit more intense it's not really recommended for beginners. So if you're brand new to Unity, please take your time to learn Unity. But if you already have gotten yourself familiar with VS and getting used to Unity, I definitely would recommend check out Proxy Bones. They are definitely really great. And Feline did a really good job explaining Proxy Bones in depth, showing how to set it up and such. And overall, it's really great. I definitely really need to. When I finish all my commissions, I really want to get that. I want to watch that tutorial so I can follow. So yeah, newish to Unity. Yeah, definitely just take your time. Take your time learning Unity first. But it doesn't hurt to check out the tutorial though. As long as you don't get overwhelmed too easily. If you're willing to try out new things and such, give it a try. I do recommend it. Anyways, take care. I'm gonna go relax for a little. Okay then, Marvin. Go have fun relaxing. Ah, my neck. Right now I'm trying to adjust my brace. Let me actually go ahead real fast and quickly massage my neck. Ah. Yeah, it's very important that I massage my neck once in a while as well, because the thing is, the brace is nice, but if I don't massage my neck, I feel a lot worse. Ow, I do actually feel the pain. It's like in the back part of my neck. Ugh. Feels awful. I don't like neck pain. Never sleep funny, okay? I slept funny on my body pillow and this is what happens. I'm never doing that again. I am never going to sleep on my body pillow funny ever again. Please, no. I was just literally all I did was I put my head in the freaking pillow, and that was it. I felt slanted. It's just, Worst case scenario, if you fail, yeah, always have a backup file. It's very good to have a backup file. It's very important. If you don't have backups, you're probably gonna have issues with your model. I too. Oh, that's what okay. Yeah, it's always important to have backups of your projects and everything. Otherwise, you're going to screw something up. I always have to remember that too. I do that with my clients as well. So, yeah. Alright. So in that case, though, now that we have the tongue movement, the next thing that we have to do is we are going to add, we're going to add the tongue roll, which should not be too hard, but might be for some weird reason. So we're going to invert, and we're going to hide the blend shapes, or blend shape vertices, and then we're going to create an indent down the middle. Wait, set that to 1. Create an indent down the middle, basically. To kind of give the illusion of a rolled up tongue. So not many people can do a rolled up tongue though. I can do a roll up tongue though, but I know some people who can't do that. Which is perfectly fine, don't worry, you're fine. It's just okay. And then we're just going to smooth it out with the sculpt brush to make it look better. But then we're going to use the, we're going to then use this so that way we kind of bring it all up basically. And then smooth it from the side. And then, oh, you're moving the tongue to make it look more normal? So basically what I'm doing is I'm making Vive Lip Tracker blend shapes for Termirexia. If you don't know what Vive Lip Tracker blend shapes are, they're basically a blend shape for a Vive Lip Tracker. I made a tutorial, I actually made an ultimate guide on my personal review on the Vive Lip Tracker, my experience with it, and then in that same exact video, I went over how I personally made my blend shape, which isn't the best explanation, since I was not as confident on rigging the Vive Lip Tracker blend shape than I am now. But basically, basically I went over how I personally did the Vive Lip Tracker blend shapes in that tutorial, and I went over pretty much everything else basically. No, well, technically to a certain degree, yes-ish and no-ish. It's similar to AirKit. So the Vive Lip Tracker blend shapes, 60% of the blend shapes are from AirKit basically. The other percentage is what the heck was that disconnection sound? I don't know what that was. But the other percentage is basically a Vive Lip Tracker specific blend shapes, such as the tongue movement and the cheek movement, basically. The ones that are more a little unique to the Vive Lip Tracker. I only recommend the Vive Lip Tracker if you want to either do a lot of VR games and you want a mouse tracker, or if you really want more tongue movement and you're gonna actually use your tongue movement a lot. If you don't plan on using the tongue movement a lot and you don't plan on using VR, you're better off with iPhone. It's just more convenient, more easier to do basically. Yeah, VR kit? No, it's not called VR kit. It's AR kit. Like, AR, like, augmented reality, and then kit, but even then, it's just a depth sensor. It's an infrared depth sensor that Apple uses, basically, so I guess, I honestly don't know what AR-Kit stands for. It's just AR-Kit. Yeah, AR-Kit, not VR-Kit. VR-Kit, that's not really a term used regarding blend shape. It could be used for something else, but if you're going to, let's say, ask for AR-Kit help, or the iPhone blend shape help, you either say AR-Kit blend shapes, Perfect Sync blend shapes, or just iPhone blend shapes. Some people on occasion call them Meow Face blend shape, but they're literally just iPhone blend shapes. That's basically the typical industry standard when it comes to blend shape for the most part, at least for basic mocap. There is more intense face mocap, of course, but they're just not like consumer ready or available because they're too expensive, basically. So that's why we use iPhone a lot. It's just more easier. Anyone can get it on an iPhone. So yeah. I just know it's 52 AirKit. I need the dimple is a strange. The dimple you don't. So the thing about AirKit blend shapes, you don't need all the blend shapes to make it function, basically. You can have 39 blend shapes and it'll still act perfectly fine. For some other programs, yeah, there probably might be some issues, but really for the most part, per blend shape slot, you don't have to have anything register. If you don't like the dimple, you can just remove it and just not have it. The thing, like, for example, I have once rigged furry models before, and there are times where they don't use all 52 AirKit blend shapes. They only use very certain amounts because, you know, with their jaws, they can't be super flexible. Unless a client wants that, sure, but there are cases I had where, when I worked on, let's say, an animal model or something like that, they can't use all the blend shapes because it'll look very awkward. So that's why, you know, I only use very certain for certain models, but it just depends on your preference and what you like. If you don't like a blend shape, don't use it. If you want the blend shape, you can have it. As long as you know what you're doing. I, of course, have my tutorial on how I made my AirKit blend shapes. So if you ever do wish to look into that, go ahead. Because that tutorial I have is there. Also, this blend. Like, I'm trying my best because, like, on the tongue roll here, because I'm right now just trying to, like, sculpt the general shape right now and just perfect it, basically. I could go ahead, though, and just select the other half here, and kind of, like, manually move it and smooth it. But I just gotta be very careful. Don't use proportion tool edit, don't use mirror mode. Yeah, that's the thing with the tongue roll, is that you have to be very careful, because the tongue is not, like, perfectly straight, it's really tilted, so I have to be very careful to get this tongue roll going. If by any chance I find out Termi can't do a tongue roll, that's perfectly fine. I can actually make the tongue roll into, I don't know, a W shape. You can actually, if you really want to, you can do some pretty crazy stuff with the Vive Lip Tracker. Even iPhone too. Like, you don't, if you really want, you don't have to actually follow exactly, what the, you know, what AirKit's, guide shows you, basically. if you, let's say for example, you want to have it where instead of doing a mouse shift for your model, you want it where it blinks an eye instead, which I don't recommend doing, but you can just do whatever you want. It just depends. You're going for adorable cartoony. Very nice. I need to look at where you talk about how to get the teeth moves like the jaw when they're two different objects. Well, I'll tell you right now, actually. You don't have to look for the answer. The answer's simple. Join the meshes. So let's say, for example, let's say here, look, this teeth is a separate object, right? Here, you got the teeth here. Boom, right there. And you're wondering, how you get the teeth to follow with the character's mouth? You join them, Control J, and then you go into the blend shape slot, let's say the tongue roll, for example, and then make it, let's say, where the teeth move up. That way, when basically does this, see? Like that, but I'm not gonna do that to Termi. Poor Termi. But yeah, but you get my point. You get my point, basically. That is pretty much how you do the whole teeth thing, basically. But yes, feel free to check back at my AirKit tutorial as it goes pretty much step by step on how I rig it and such. So, yeah. Alright, there you go. We got the tongue roll. Okay, anyways, now, what we have to do are the last blend shapes, and that is the morph blend shape, which is basically our correction blend shape for the tongue movement. That way our tongue movement don't look stupid. Alright. And my neck is feeling more and more uncomfortable every day. Oh, so it's literally exactly what I was hoping. Exactly, you did it. I hate this so much. My neck. Okay, it's been like about an hour. I'm gonna drink some water. I hope by tomorrow I start feeling better. But definitely, I need to find a heating pad for my neck. I need a heating pad for my entire body. Like, literally, I need it for the whole body, and I will feel better. The heating pad is my goddess. It's the key to my life. It's going to save me. Anyways, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up. Look at the tongue going up, and then we're gonna do left. Ew, look at the, ew, look at that movement. That looks very awful. But wait, hold on a second. We can fix that with the, what? What the frick did I just do? Oh, I was like, wait a second, did you just fix yourself? And I was like, no, that's just a roll blend. I was like shook and like, Blender, is that you? No. Anyways, so what we're going to do is we're going to sicken the tongue, basically. So this is our correction blend shape, which I will say, okay, for the most part, you could do corrected blend shape with BSF Avatar, just be very careful with it, but I need to look into, like, doing more in-depth animation parameter stuff. Because I know I can probably do, like, complex blend shape movements with it, but it's like, I need practice. But it's like, right now, because I'm busy with commissions and stuff, right now, I want to, like, get my commission stuff first done, before I can, take some time to learn, like, more stuff. Because I need a lot of time to learn about any new stuff, basically, and I don't want to have to crash deadlines, basically, if that makes sense. So, yeah. Alright then, so here you go, a much better tongue. See, hold on. Before, after, hold on, frick. Before, after, okay. Now we're gonna do it to the other side, but we have to do it manually, which sucks. Okay. It's alright, though. It's okay. It's okay, because we can take our time. But at least we know that there's a potential chance that I think Termi's blend shape might end up actually being super easy to do actually, and I'm going to be so shooken. I'll be so shooken if, like, after we do the testing and her blend shape come out properly, I'm gonna be so shocked and happy. But of course, I'm not gonna do her VRM conversion because once again, her model is R18 and I cannot show the VRM process because I don't want YouTube to demonetize me on accident. Just because I accidentally show an R18 model parts. So I'm hiding that, I'm sorry. Alright. Let me just quickly, like, fix that tongue part right here. But yeah. Look at that tongue. Look at that tongue. Alright. So. Before. It's actually not even that bad, actually, to be honest. It's pretty alright. But it's like, we fixed it before and after. Hurrah. Anyways, though. Now we're gonna go tongue down. Hello, tongue down. Let's fix some lines. Nah, don't touch it. Don't touch it. We're gonna do right. Ew, that's so disgusting, but we're gonna fix that. We'll fix you right up, Termy. Fix up that Termy. Eee. Not gonna lie, by the way, the music that plays in the background, I'm gonna be honest, not only did I chose these songs because they're public domain, and, they're safe for copyright, but I actually legitimately really like these songs, actually. Like, basically, like, they're the type of songs where I can talk, and, like, you can still be able to focus on my voice, right? But it's also, like, it's just really, like, nice, fun music. I mean, I like lo-fi music, though, but I'm not gonna put lo-fi music on a stream because they can also be copyrighted, technically. So, I have to be careful on those. But, yeah. You get my point, basically. It's definitely just really nice music. I like it. I don't care if people are gonna be like, oh, are those the kid sounding music? Yeah, so what? They sound nice to me. I prefer it. I like it. So, yeah. I was gonna change it for something else, but then I was like, nah. I like them. I like them. They feel like they represent me nice, at least my channel, where it's just innocent 3D stuff, basically. And that's all we're doing. Just 3D stuff and being silly about it. I'm still questioning why the tongue hates me so much. Why? Hey, tongue, stop being mean, please. I wonder, could I have it where this part... Oops, I accidentally activated my, my secondary keyboard. Could I have it where we smooth this out, but in a heavy sense? Let's see what happens. It just curls up and dies. If only there was a negative value, that way we could just invert it, but that's fine. Before and after. At least it wasn't as bad as before, but yeah, the tongue topology could be better, is all I could say. But at least it's good. No more weird bumpiness like it originally had, at least. Let me just fix this upper part here. But yeah. I'm still gonna have to figure out left one now. Tongue left. And we have to fix that. Right? Aw, the song's over. I was about to sing along. Anyways. So far, it's so good. Maybe it's like, I don't know. So there's like certain time, there's like time where like, I would work on a certain side, right? Like, let's say I would work on the left blend shape, and it will look so much better than the right blend shape, and it's like, I don't understand. I don't understand why you gotta be like this. Sadly, I can't perfectly symmetrize this. I mean, I could, but that's gonna take a lot of time, and I gotta be careful with the tongue, because like sometimes it's like, I try, okay, unless I have the client's consent, if they want me to remake their tongue, I would. Otherwise, I try not to touch the tongue, and I would try to like make it the best I can, like try to get the blend shapes to function as it should. Oof. Alright, so far it's pretty good actually. Okay, this looks nicer. Alright, before, after, okay, anyways. We got the tongue working, not being a baka anymore. But definitely we're gonna have to add some, muscle movement. Yay. Which is fine. As you should. I'm still gonna add just a little bit. Try not to add too much for it. But definitely, yeah. The small tongue definitely is giving me an advantage of less clipping, and I'm happy about that. Please, Termi model, don't kill me. I beg of you, don't kill me. Okay. Let's just, okay. Let's just move it upward. Tongue move up. And just adding, basically we're just adding the final touches to the tongue movement. And then what we're going to do, we're going to double check to make sure all the blend shapes are good before we begin testing phase, and double checking to make sure nothing is glitching or being stupid, basically. Okay. Yeah. So, then we just gotta do tongue left. And then tongue right. Just to try and reduce any clipping, but also give that nice little effect. Our blend shape being moved. Oh. These move along. But not too much. We don't want it to be over dramatic, basically. Alright. And now that we have that, what we're going to then do is, based on the movement, so we're gonna do up, left, and we're gonna add a corner movement for the mouth, basically. Just so it just looks more balanced, basically. So up, left. Then we want it where the corner moves upward like this. Then we want right to also have a similar corner as well. But yeah, you see the workflow I have regarding the blip tracker blend shapes? You see, this makes all the sense. This makes all the sense, basically. It's pretty nice. But just be careful, piercing! I have to be very careful of goddamn piercing, but it's okay. At least there isn't like 6 piercings on her mouth. That would have been a nightmare. It's just 2. And they're also very close to each other, so it's all good. Now we just gotta move the blend shape down. Wait, hold on. Down, left. And then we're gonna add the muscle movement, basically. I'm also gonna have to do some adjustment with the teeth placement here. Because it looks too high still. But that's the thing. We'll correct the blend shapes, and once all the blend shapes are corrected up, we test it, correct it, pray that nothing is worse than it is, and then boom. Pretty much boom chakalaka boom. Hopefully we will finish these blend shapes. Get some movement. And then we're gonna do tongue right. If this was symmetrical, we could have probably been done by now, but that's fine. It's mainly just the tongue being a little too complex in its topology. It's confusing. And then I had to also do some adjustments as well with it, so yeah. Alright. And there we go, pretty much. We just achieved the tongue movement such. Now, we're gonna go ahead and quickly check for any other blend shape issues. Yeah, so I do see we're gonna have to adjust the teeth placement here. I have to also adjust for the air kit blend shapes as well, which is fine by me. Alright. Now for this one, I also have to be very careful, by the way, of how I say this blend shape though, because if I say this way too fast, people are gonna think I'm saying a bad word. Which actually, you know, it does happen. There are some words that does sound like bad words if you say them way too fast. So that's why I try to refrain from saying this one. If you say it fast, you probably might know what I mean. But yeah, just be careful. Be careful when saying cuss words. Alright. But for the most part though, yeah, see? Yeah. That's the thing with the teeth. This is why I don't like small teeth. I don't like when teeth are way too small. I get why, you know, realistically our teeth are small, but it's like, well, technically, by the way, our teeth appear to be small, but if you really look, like, if you take a goddamn x-ray, right, and you look into our teeth, you will notice that our teeth are really long. I remember back when I had there was like a whole period, there was like a time where I had so many teeth pulled out because, oh boy, my teeth were really fricked up. Now, in case you don't know, I was actually born with a tooth, and ever since I was born with a tooth, it actually screwed my teeth forever. Luckily now, my teeth are perfectly straight thanks to braces. I do wear retainers and such, but yeah, my teeth are perfectly straight and I'm happy about it. But yeah, originally though, my teeth were really bad, and I mean, they're not the worst thing. I've saw worse, but either way, basically I had a period where I had to get a lot of teeth pulled out. I remember the time where I had to get 4 adult teeth pulled out because I had way too many teeth in my mouth. Oh my god, when I saw each teeth, I was like, dang, they're all so freakishly long. But then, you know, that's technically how teeth are. It's basically, you got the tooth, and then you got a long freaking root, like a goddamn tree, basically. So, yeah. But that's basically what happened. And, yeah, yeah. So, pretty much, what I personally would probably do, maybe I might try it on my model later, maybe. But basically, it's where you have like a mesh, right? Your teeth have a really, really long mesh, but you make half the teeth the color of your gums, and then the other just your teeth color, basically. Oh my god, I just have to tilt my neck a bit. This feels very uncomfortable. I hate neck pain. I am gonna do my best not to sleep like that ever again. I learned my lesson. Yeah, so I just wanted the bottom teeth like to move more so it's not like awkward looking. I feel like move it lower. Like, I don't want to move it too low because the thing is that, otherwise it's going to start having issues. Like, if I have the... Yeah, that's the thing too. Because remember the jaw blend shape. I have to remember that, but we can just move it lower. Yeah. The upper ones, yeah, we're gonna have to do the same thing. Once again, I despise long teeth. Wow. Alright. But anyways, though, just double check. Make sure everything else is good. Alright. And yeah, I think we should have pretty much... Oh, that's right. That's right, you fricks. Control V, mouse, funnel. Yeah. I would probably make it so the mouse funnel is like lower. It's also raining outside, actually. I hear the rain. I hear the freaking rain going on. It's dark outside. It's 7 p.m. Oh boy. Ow. Okay, so when we go back to the air kit blend shapes though, let me just do a little correction real fast. So it was mouse left and mouse funnel that were bothering me. So mouse funnel, mouse O shape. That way the tongue is lower, but for the mouse left, the piercings look too high. Mouse left. Or was it upper? No, lower left. No. Huh. What blend shape was it? Lower down left? No, I don't think. Yeah, no. Lower left. Lower left. Huh. I'm so good. I'll just decrease it manually. It's fine. And rotate it because it just looks awkward. Basically. Oh no, it was the Vtuber blend shape. Oh, Vtuber left. There you go. That one had the fixed one. Ah, I remember. Okay then. So we should be able to have all of Termi's blend shapes pretty much done. Yay. Now, what we're gonna have to do some testing to see if the blend shapes truly do work, we're gonna have to import the animation file, and then we're gonna have to do some stuff. Ah! Also, that's my client. Say hi to Vix. But Blender! You frick! You better. Yes, I saved. Don't worry. Don't panic. I saved. It's okay. All the blend shapes are safe. They're safe here. See, I pressed Control S and like, it just went all over the place. Yeah, no, it was saved. Yeah. Okay, a little frick. We're gonna try doing a quick test, and once the testing is good, I think we're pretty much good from here. I'm also scared about the rain because I don't know, I get scared when it comes to like power outages. Oh no, the power outages. Anyways, let me see here. Where is my animation file? What's it called again? It's called Vive Tracker animation. It's the void animation file I've sent to everybody. Basically what we have to do to get this working is we need to register all these blend shapes. And what we need to do is copy the animation over here. Yeah, and then we just copy the frames here, paste it, delete, and we test the model. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, as I figured, did I accidentally mirror the tongue? Okay. So there is some clipping issues. I think there's a blend shape that I accidentally mirrored and it's inverting the tongue. Yeah, because it doesn't look like it's clipping. I thought it was the other thing, but there's a blend shape inverting the tongue. We gotta find out what blend shape that is. But everything looks fine. Like, I'm actually surprised of the mouth movement itself. The mouth movement looked pretty good. The tongue is the problem right now, like always. Yeah. But also the piercing looks like it's gonna fall off, so we gotta figure out how to lower it. Piercing! Why you be like this? Okay. But yeah, I assume there'll be errors. So the tongue, that's not the problem. So which is the one that's causing the... Unless... Yeah, no. Okay. So then what blend shape is causing it? What the frick? Yeah, no, it's not the actual lip tracker blend shape, like the tongue blend shape. So then what is causing it to do this? Unless... Oh, maybe it's like that mirror blend shape I committed. Maybe. I don't know. We're gonna have to hunt it down to see which one's causing this weirdness. I know it's a blend shape. Otherwise, I don't know. Let's see. Huh. Really? Really? Is it really none of these blend shapes? Did I frick something up on the raw blend shape? Did I really? No. No, hold on. Hold on a second. I'm gonna separate the tongue real fast, quickly. Hide this hecker. Okay, something's wrong with you. Yeah, so there's a blend shape that's causing it to be like this. If we can get this fixed, everything else will be fine, but... Ah, I found the culprit! It was you! You son of a frick! Yeah, that topology mirror thing I did with the freaking mouse shift thing? Yeah, big mistake! Why did I do that? Dumb kinda? Anyways, bring back that model, but be very careful not to reveal the R18 part of the model, or I'm going to die! But now we know what the blend shape is. Join the model back to where it's supposed to be, and it's the mouse lower down blend shape. Wait, but how? And why that blend shape in particular? Like really? Was it that? No, it was the other one. I'm sorry. Lower right. Lower right. Like it works fine on the lip, it's just, it breaks the tongue. But at least we're fine. And then I'm going to say another blend shape. I'm gonna reset all these to hopefully make sure everything's all correct. I caught you red-handed. There you go. Might want to smooth out the jaw blend shape, but there you go. Oh, look how violent it is. Violence! It's committing violence! And yes, I know the jaw looks very stupid looking. I can fix that. It happened with rat neck. I fixed it. But yes, and also it's very sensitive. But yeah. Look how violent it is though. It's super fast, like I'm sorry. I went a little too crazy right there. Yeah, I'm actually pretty proud of these. I mean, still some issues, but at least the tongue ain't one of those issues. Frick off tongue. It's pretty much just fix the jaw, fix the piercing. I'm done. I'm free. Ah! Anyways then. That's a very simple of a fix. Very simple of a fix. Alright. So this blend shape's going to the right, so therefore move it to the right. And then we have to catch the left one. Right? Is that the left one, Chief? Yeah. Make sure that we smooth that out. They also do it to the other side. You never know. And then smooth it a little bit, and then smooth it here. Don't touch the teeth. But yeah. There you go. Oh! How did this happen? Was it the jaw blend shape? Oh, it was. Why? What did I do to deserve that? Okay. Okay. Oh! Did I overdo myself on the... Yep, I overdid it. Maybe it's because I accidentally fixed it on the wrong side, basically. So this one being affected by this. So that's the thing to be careful of too. I have to make sure I know the difference between... Oh god. Never mind. I have to know the difference between which blend shape it is. I also can't overdo it, basically. Go back to sculpt brush and go here. Alright. And then go here and then was that this one I fixed? No, it was not that one. Or no, it was that one, therefore we want the other side to be fixed. We also gotta make sure that we don't overfix it either. See? It's sensitive. Trying our best here, because I know, once again, I know this is something Ratneck experienced when I was rigging his model. I hate the jaw blend shapes. I hate them so much. Hold on. Let's just hit X, right? Jaw open. Jaw to the right. To the right. Like, max it out. Yes. And then we're gonna hide the teeth as well, because I keep forgetting to hide the goddamn teeth. Oh my god. Hello, bro, corruption. Hello, hello, hello. Alright. It's going to be slanted. Slant, and then left blend shape. Because you see, like I knew, I'm trying to because I know this is an issue Ratneck suffered with. I am aware. Trying to make it so it's like just smoother, basically. Yeah, when we move our jaws, basically it's weird. I'm sorry. Oh wait, we don't even see the tongue. Okay, that's better, but now your piercings are falling off. That's a problem. And we need to figure out which blend shape is making your piercings fly away. It's not the jaw blend shape. It's not that. It's not the forward blend. Oh, well, maybe it is the no, wait, it's not. It moves, but it's like there is a blend shape that we have here that's making it where the piercing is not following. Is this one? Basis. Is it really that blend shape? Nope. I think that blend shape was a trap. There's gotta be another blend shape though. Let's see. So we're gonna. This is pretty much the last issue. We've already fixed the jaw the jaw issue, but now we have to figure out. I think it was a smile blend shape, perhaps. But it's like you're supposed to smile with the piercing. That's the thing. Piercings are painful. What the frick is this? What? You move to the right. And rotate. Maybe? There's still like parts where it's still like, looks like it's flying away. Not that blend shape. Which, that one we could raise a little higher. But if it's not that blend shape, then what blend shape is it? We're on the hunt for this blend shape to see what's causing it to fly like that. And then that's it. That's all we have to do. Yeah, anything tongue blend shape related is not it. Like, I'm aware, it's not the tongue. One. I do see a little improvement, actually. Okay, so it might actually just be these blend shapes making it fly high. Yep, it was these blend shapes. It was these blend shapes. Oh, never mind. Hold on. Go back a couple frames. Yes, natural clipping happens, but... where the frick are these blend shapes clipping the... or making the thing higher? It still looks a little high. Like, it's lower now. It's lower, but it's just still a little higher. Also, another thing. You are my favorite 3D rigging VTuber. Aww, thank you. I'm glad I make you happy. I'm glad for that. Hold on, actually. Let me just quickly, massage my neck real fast. Cause I was feeling more strain. Hold on. But we're almost done. What time is it? It's about 2 hours. And depending on how we do Termi, there is one last thing I do have to do. So, once again, I can't work on the private commission on stream, but, I do have to quickly finish, rigging Vix's model. Or, not rigging, I've already finished that, but I do have to finish, like, converting Vix's model. So I could probably show you guys how I'm setting up Vix's model, and we can quickly do some animation stuff, which is just simple ear stuff. We're just gonna do some simple air kid blinking via bones, and then a simple wag animation. That's like 3 animation files in total, basically, that we're gonna do. Just to start off, I don't know how many Vix really wanted, but I'm going to assume basically that. Now let me put back the brace. I hate the brace, but it helps. It helps. Anyways, back to the piercings. I'm going to find out if it's the last thing I'll do. Which one of you little fricks is the culprit? I will find out. One of you blend shapes are going to die under my wrath. Why is that one like that? Make it lower. I'm trying to lower them as best as capably possible. It's not that blend shape. Make that a little less rotated. Yeah. be like that. It's just, it's a little too high. Was it really that blend shape the entire time? No. It made it higher, but yeah, it's a little confusing. I don't like. Maybe you should make it where it's like way more closer on the jaw blend shape itself. Apparently it's like, I don't know, for some reason it's thinking something else. Jaw left. Move it this way. Okay, it's a little better, but yeah, it's a little tricky. There are gonna be some frame where the piercing looks super high, and it's like, what do you want from me? Vive tracker? What do you want from me? It's like, if I put it here, it's gonna clip so much. Hold on. Let me see, though. Yeah, see? You see what I mean there? It's just... For the actual jaw blend shape, it's not supposed to have it where it's so low, basically. It's just weirdly stupid looking. Weirdly. This one's fine. I think that's the only issue I'll have with Termi's model. The piercing is confusion. Well, once again, with the iPhone blend chip, I think I've experienced the same issue as well, where the piercing was so high, but I could not figure out for the life of me why it wants to do this! He said that blend shape. Did I legit... Okay. Oh, I think I literally just found out what the blend shape was causing the problem. I think we fixed it. There you go. We fixed it! Finally, it's working. Yeah, it's a little shaky, but as long as it's not, like, flowing like crazy. Now it's better. There you go, Termi. You now have your tongue tracking. Yay! Wow, look at those blend shapes. I hope Termi enjoys the tongue tracking. Oh, I saw clipping! Ooh! Hey, clipping. My name is Kanahuiko, and you're gonna die. I'm sorry. I know what the blend shape... Oh, it's not really this one, but this can help as an anti-clipper. Can I just hide your goddamn face and I will save your life. I will save these blend shapes. I will make this tongue a little longer and I think we'll be saved. There you go, I prevented tongue clipping. Look at that mouth go. Now, okay. There you go. There you go. I'm happy. I'm happy. This wasn't as bad as Rudeness was because the tongue, I guess, because hers is more smaller, so it's more of an advantage, anyways. But either way, I'm glad that at least I got Rudeness though, or you know, the other stream, and then I now got Termirexia blend shapes. I hope Termi enjoys this. But of course, we're gonna have to test it in VR chat to make sure it works on her end though. But look at her go. Look at her, she's blipping of joy! She's blipping! She's blipping! Okay, anyways then. Yay, we're good then. So I'll go ahead and, okay, then I'll go ahead and mark that on my list. I finished her blend shapes, I just need to get them approved and then transfer her, the face model to her other models, basically. Because she has multiple outfits. So, yeah. Can I pull up her hair, by the way, so she's not bald? Let's see, I think it was hair number 4. I don't think this is the right hair. I think it was hair number 2. No. Hair number 1? No. 3? What's 5? Oh. Then it was hair number 4, I think. I'm gonna assume it's hair number 4, but there she is. Blipping of joy. Okay. Well, anyways. I'll go ahead and save this project. Don't crash, Blender. Thank you. Okay. Now that we're good, what next? We can quickly do Vix's conversion, and then after that, I'm feeling hungry and tired, mainly hungry, so I will make sure I will eat. But before we do that, though, I'll go ahead and close Blender now and say hello to Vix. Hello, Vix. I'm not talking about the Vix as in like the little medical cream thing that you put on your face or something. Wait, actually, what's the purpose of that Vix cream, by the way? Hold on. What's the purpose? Because I remember my parents always told me to put Vicks on my chest whenever I have, like, congestion issues or something. Hold on. Or was it congestion? Vicks. Hold on a second. Oh. Relieve cough due to minor throat or... Oh, bro. Oh. Oh, jeez. So, okay, so that's why... Okay, so that's why my, parents told me to have that... Okay. Okay, now I understand the adult, because I've always never understood why, but yeah. I also feel hungry. Yeah, food. But I'm gonna do this real quick, though, because I'm pretty much almost done with Vix here, and I want to get this done real quick. So basically, all I need to do, and I'll show you guys, what I need to do, right? Hello, model. So I made her outfit, right? This is her outfit. YouTube, please do not demonetize me for what the outfit's saying. Alright, if you demonetize me, I'm a whack with a bat. But either way, we gotta set up some physics here, which should be simple. So we're gonna set up a spring bone, and we're gonna do squirt. Actually, by the way, not gonna lie, I kind of want a skirt. In case you don't know what the heck a skirt is, it's basically a skirt with shorts. They're these little cute little skirts that I saw at the gym. They're so cute, and I want one. But it's like, at the same time, it's like, man, I think I'll look really ridiculous with one on. I don't know, it's just me. I also gotta make sure there's no physics on the ears either, because since I'm animating it and there's only one ear bone because Broid, I cannot have it where the ear freaking have physics, or it's not gonna work. Unless proxy bones, but it's like right now, I'm not gonna do that quite yet because I haven't learned that, nor do I want to overcomplicate the model already. I'll get working one way or another. Oh my god, there's so much hair pieces! Actually, I don't even know why I'm even putting this away. I want the squirt. The arms don't have physics. There's chest bones. There's the leg. Wait. Don't I have... Yeah, I have the skirt. 2 bones connected to the legs. Just to reduce some clipping. But yeah. This is the tail, but I have to make sure there are some bones, and then the skirt here. So I'm going to go all the way down to the skirt, and we're going to register the bones for said skirt here. So we have skirt 1, skirt 2. We don't want it to be too many physics though. And I can always deparent the, if by any chance they don't like how the skirt is parented to the legs. I can always remove that, but it should be fine. We should have some movement, but not too much movement either. And then what was the other thing that they asked for? I think it was just the skirt physics. I'm pretty sure. Let me also close this PDF file here. Clear up some space that I have in my face. So we have skirt. They want it so their hair is not flowy. But I'm looking at that drag force and I'm like, hold on. Why is the drag force that low? Well, no, that's that's our booba bone. We don't want the cat ear to have physics. We want to find out also which bone or which slot have 23. So, hold on. 23. Let's find number 23 here. Number 23, where are you? Number 23. Oh, come back here, number 23. Does 23 not have a freaking bone? Something isn't right here. Was it 23 or something else? I don't know. It's not even popping up. Let me go to play mode real fast, and we're going to debug the hair, because they said the hair was way too flowy. I don't know how it happened. I'm going to assume it's probably because they had a lot of hair bones. It probably by default, with how Vroid was, they couldn't control the hair bone. I don't know. I don't know until it plays, so, and Unity takes a while to go on play mode, because there's so much garbage in the scene here. Anyways. Okay. So here's the model. This is what I mean. I don't know how that happened, but we're gonna find out. So, we want it so it doesn't go floop floop. We want it so it actually acts like hair. So we're gonna start with number 1, and we're gonna have it where the stiffness up. I see you. I see you, little hair. You're popping up. I see that hair. It's somewhere. I legit just saw it. Hold on, so. Stiffness force, so we don't have gravity. The drag force should be kind of low. The stiffness force should be pretty high. Yeah, what hair is this? Oh, that's the bangs. Oh, okay, so we can't even see that. Okay, so then let's try a different one. Just to see, like, which bone is it that's the freaking, the problem causer, or what setting. Because that's the thing. If you have the stiffness force all the way down, that means you're not making it stiff, therefore it's super flowy. So that could probably explain. I gotcha. I got you. So you should have the drag force, like, up, but also the stiffness force to also be, like, you know, high as well. So let's take a look. I found the culprit. Now we're gonna fix it. I found the culprit! Okay. Okay. We're gonna fix it real quick. Alright, hair. Now we understand your problema. So therefore, we're gonna fix your problema. Piece by piece, because, oh boy, you have so much hair. Yeah, see? I knew you could fix it here, but we're gonna see. Because I don't want it too stiff, though, but we want it just right, basically. So we want more drag force, but we also just want to have more stiffness to it, basically. And I'm just putting random values just so, you know, just to kind of go by with this pretty fast. And it's gonna be a while, because, they have a lot of hairs. A lot of hair pieces. At least I know this is the solution. Because they don't have gravity on. They don't. But they do have the stiffness low. And I, for one, I don't play with Vroid a lot. I don't use Vroid models at all. I just repair Vroid models in Blender. So there's going to be a lot of stuff where I can't really explain, like, you know, okay, this specific setting is how you fix it in Vroid. Because I don't memorize it, and yeah. I could probably take some time playing with Vroid, but it's like, nah. I'd rather just, you know, do my stuff in Blender and take care of it all there. Pretty much. Alright. tugging my head is that I heard. Okay, so I remember back then there was a whole debate about Twitch affiliate and restreaming stuff. I see a lot of my clients. I know my clients were doing restreaming stuff. And then I also noticed there were some tweets where people were saying that they were restreaming on Twitch as an affiliate, but they got yeeted. Are we able to restream on Twitch? That's something that had been bothering me, because apparently there was like a, yes, you have always been able to restream on Twitch, but then there's also the whole, oh, you can't restream on Twitch even as an affiliate, and some people got upset about that. I don't know. Something I myself don't know. I'll still keep looking. Maybe I might ask some other people about it if they actually have read the contract and such, and I guess I'll have to make sure, because I've read the contract, but I'm still confused, because I don't know. Anything with, like, contract-like wording, I never understand it, even if I read it. I just don't understand it. It's like, it don't make any sense. Alright. At least we're almost done here, just increasing the values. And hopefully we'll see some better looking physics that are not that floopy. I mean, it could be nice if you're achieving like a space look, but that's not what she wants. She wants something a bit more stiff, but it's freely moving, basically. That's what she wants for her hair. And that's kind of it, I think. Her air kit Blendshapes are registered, her skirt physics are there. She just wants her animation stuff, which that's VSF Avatar, which I have to do VRM first, have her approve the VRM model first before we do VSF Avatar, basically. So, you know, I mean, I can still make the animations, but it's like, I'd rather just hold off, wait till they approve the Blendshapes, and yeah. Let's take a look. Or it's not just Blendshapes, but it's the outfit too. Yeah! Yeah! Okay, anyways. It works! And the mall just freaking died! Oh. Hey, it works! Told ya! Lot less floopier. Anyways, what was the thing oh yeah, that's right, the tail. We gotta figure out which one controlled the tail. That way I can make sure that it doesn't, because the one that's a tail, it's the one that says 23. Like, anything that has to do with 23, basically. So let me just go down the list of stuff here. And just hunt down 23. And then, once I figure out that one, and then we can export, then we're good to go for Vix here. And that should be it. And then I can eat something. 20, 27, 26... 25, 24. Yeah, it goes 24. 10. It's like, bruh. Oh. I wanted number 23. Look, you got 21. Oh, there you go. You found 23. No, that's not the correct one. We need you to be number this. Yeah. Hold on a second. 20. Try to hunt down the blend. There you go. There you go. Or the not blend shape physics. Yeah, that way I can be able to use the root bone here. That way, oops. That way I can be able to animate the goddamn tail like this. And while I can also keep physics. You're supposed to do that. If you want to animate something, remove its physics or do proxy bones. One or the other. One or the other. Now, okay. Now, besides that, I'm going to also do something, too. I'm going to give them glowing eyes. You know, just for extra funds. So, they can glow their eyes in the dark. As well as their highlights. Alright, and yeah, that's kind of it. I don't think they want too much glowing stuff. I would assume that. But, I know what they want was, the freaking blood splatter on their face. Do they have that blend shape on them? Yeah, so they have Yandere Blush and the shade here. So, I'm gonna have to get those transferred. Which I'll probably do that later. I'll probably do that later though, because I do really do wanna lie down and, you know, have something to eat basically. But yeah, but overall though, we finished Termirexia's Vive Tracker blend shapes. I'll make sure to inform them that their blend shapes are ready. And they'll, you know, take a look at it for feedback before I convert them off for VRM. And then have them test it out in virtual motion capture before they take it to VR chat, or I don't know, depending on how they want to test it. And as for Vix, I want to have it where the mall's done by tonight, or at least the VRM file, and if they do approve the mall, then the VSF avatar will be done at the same time, because the animations are pretty simple to make, at least for tail wag and ear stuff, so that's still pretty good. But yeah. But the thing is that the blood splatter effect that they want, it's going to be a little finicky to achieve, especially because I know how the transfer add-on works, so I'm going to have to kind of break down the reference model to like remove the blend shape. Because the thing is that if I were to transfer the blend shape right now, you see how right here in these little clip things, they're named blend shape dot and then the blend shape name right there? Yeah, these prefixes are going to accidentally go into the model, and I don't want that, because I really don't want to, like, delete each beginning part. I really don't want to do that. It's annoying. But, either way, I'll make sure to take care of the model. I'll figure it out. I've done it before a little bit with Rat, so I can be able to do this with Vix. But, yeah, overall, though, thank you guys so much for popping up on this stream, though. You know, it's been really fun and such. I hope that you guys, you know, in case you guys learn anything new in this stream, I hope you learned something new, or if you're lurking, I hope you enjoy, lurking here and such, and I hope to keep doing more with the streams and such, and I'll try, you know, tomorrow I'm hoping to release my Autoluminous Morph tutorial for MMDers, and I'll see what I can do regarding tutorials though, because I am starting to slowly, like, I know there's a lot of tutorials that I can make, but either I tend to forget them, or, I don't know, or I just forget. I typically just forget the idea. Like, there's a lot of good ideas I have regarding tutorials, but it's like I forget, or I get way too busy, basically, because I have been very busy a lot with commissions and trying to meet my deadlines. So because of that, I have been quite, you know, I haven't been able to plan proper tutorials, so I'm kind of doing tutorials that are a bit more quicker to make, to kind of hold me while I am trying to deal with the amount of commissions I'm working on, basically. But hopefully soon I will get these commissions all finished up, or at least reduced, so that way. Who is friending me? Oh. Wait. Hi. Hold on. But yeah, but either way though, thank you guys again. I'm gonna go ahead and eat. I hope you guys also eat as well. You know, take a nice shower, make sure you rest and such for the day, and yeah, hika sayonara everyone. I hope to see you guys next time, alright? Bye everybody! Oh yeah, by the way, yes, my commissions are open. If you go into the description below, there's a form there. So if you want Vive Tracker blend shapes, or certain edits, or repair on your model, or something crazy, not too crazy, like a from scratch model, but if you need me to do any model repairs and such, yes, you can go into the, you can go to the description below, sign the form, I'll check it, read it, just make sure you provide your social media, whether it's Discord, Twitter, email, or something. I personally prefer Discord or Twitter, as I am the most fastest with those social medias. Email is the slowest, but I can still respond to that. But yeah, I hope that answers your question, bro. Corruption. Okay. Is there any other question before I go? I just want to make sure. Also, freaking neck. Please stop pinching. Thank you, neck. Okay. But yeah, I guess that should be it though. Hope you guys have a lovely day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Bye, everybody!